Air, little regional airline, that was his, and also Sair Aviation, which was on the private side of the airport, and they service private aircraft. So, unfortunately for Mr. Wickstrom, in 1976, January, okay, the Skaneateles Airport's right over this hill here, and he took off from that airport in January, flew right into a heavy snowsquall, and it brought the plane down. Must have instantly iced up and became a brick, you know. So he didn't survive, but that's what all these houses now have been built here because the property's been broken up and sold. Maybe we'll catch a little glimpse of the sun through here. That'd be kind of neat. I'll bet you it's pretty red right now. Yeah, we might even miss it. I don't know. This now belongs to the Falcones. This is, in my opinion, one of the nicest houses on the lake. It's not so huge that, you know, it makes you sick to your stomach. It's just a beautiful place. But anyway, they own Pioneer Enterprises. Pioneer Enterprises is a commercial real estate company. In fact, when you guys get off the boat back at the dock, if you go up to the street, cross at the crosswalk, you'll go right into the Paquette house. Are they waving up there? Oh yeah, okay, here we go. Yeah. So that's a really beautiful home. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? So here's a very interesting thing now. Notice as we pass the house, part of the Falcone property is all of this undeveloped beachfront here, right? This waterfront property. What's going on with that? A lot of taxes, right? Wouldn't you think it would be like really... Well, that's probably true, but there's a method to the madness. So as we're going along, I want you guys to look up through the trees, and you'll see that something is growing up there. Somebody tell me what's growing up there? Anybody in the back? Huh? A bar. Actually, most people say, oh, it's marijuana. No, it's not. But it's still recreational drug related. It's grapes. Yeah, if it was hops, they'd have the big poles and the strings, right? You know, because they have to climb. The hops got to climb. So anyway, that's a big vineyard up there, and it's all part of that Falcone property. So in the fall, that fruit gets harvested, and it's not going for grape juice; it's going for wine. So they sell it at a pretty good price to the local wineries, and they make wine out of it. And I'll bet you the Falcones get a free bottle of wine out of the deal. Yeah. Yeah, that plane is just circling around. It's pretty neat. So anyway, what I was getting at was now that you have all those hops and the grapes on there, the entire property can now be rezoned as agricultural farmland, including the quote-unquote farmhouse that we just passed. So now they have a big tax break. Yeah, he's coming in for a landing at the airport down there. Maybe even touch and goes. Yeah. Anybody notice the color of that plane? Was that yellow or green or blue? Anybody notice? If it was yellow, that's a homemade airplane. So you ever notice how some of these lawns, they're crisscross? Yeah. Well, you know how they do that? They cut the lawn twice.